I'm an attorney at the law firm of Knowles Davis in Dayton, Ohio. Been there for about 3 years. Before that, I worked with the city of Dayton, so it was good to hear some of that presentation. I'll just note here that I'm also a candidate for Dayton City Commission this year, so I got to hear the presentation and appreciate that. I'm here tonight to talk about contract law essentials for real estate investors. I recognize when I was putting this presentation together that there is likely probably some beginners here, some people who have been doing this for a long time, and I will say that in law school I had 4 semesters of contract law and property law, so there's no way that I'll be able to hit everything and cover everything, but my goal was to really touch on a little bit of everything to make sure that when you walk away there's at least something you can take away from tonight. So appreciate the opportunity. With that being said, I'll go ahead and get started. I wanted to really have a basis for why contract matters are important in real estate. I had a professor in law school. The first thing that he said was that contract law is pretty easy. It's pretty easy unless you're dealing with real estate. We already have a question.
No question.
Okay, all right. He used to say contract law is very easy unless you're dealing with real estate. And the reason why it's not easy when you're dealing with real estate is because real estate is unique. Obviously, when you buy real estate, you're buying land, you're getting acreage, you might be getting a mobile home on the lot, you might be getting a house, you might need rehab. All of these things play into real estate being unique, and that means we have special rules when it comes to contract law for real estate purchase, real estate acquisition, real estate rehab. So I'm going to talk a little bit about all of that tonight. Contracts form the legal foundation for all real estate transactions. They create enforceable obligations, your rights, and your responsibilities under the contract. I want to hit on this third point. Well-drafted contracts protect your time, they protect your investment, your money, and your property. What I mean by that is it is important to get this done right up front. And the reason for that, I liken it to our office. If there's a reason why I give 3% of every payment that's made to a vendor that collects my payment. If you give me $100 as an attorney and you pay it through our system, I give $3 away. Why do I do that? Because if you give me $100 and I have to go to the bank, I lose the opportunity cost. I have to not only spend 30 minutes going to the bank, I lose 30 minutes of billable hours, and I'll never get that time back. What I mean by that is it's critically important when you get started as a real estate investor that you get your templates right, you get your contracts right, you do all of that up front to make sure you have a solid foundation. If not, I've seen it far too often. I chair our firm's litigation practice. You'll be coming to me, and then we have a boatload of headaches that we got to deal with in court. Each house apartment unit might have multiple contracts, and that alone makes real estate unique and mandates that we get it right up front. Kind of wanted to set the foundation for what makes a legal contract because, as I mentioned before, we're going to have certain rules with real estate that don't apply to other contracts. So with a legally binding contract, you need an offer and an acceptance. You need a mutual meeting of the minds on the key provisions and the key terms. So I'll give you an example. If I say, I don't know where he went, but wherever Sham is, Sham, there he is back there. So Sham, if I give you, I'm going to sell you 100 Main Street for $10. Do you want to take it? What do you say?
Take it right now.
You'll take it right now, but you include a caveat to that. I'll take it right now, but I'm going to pay you in crypto. Do we have a contract?
No.
Some yes, some no.
No.
Great answer. You guys are lawyers already. So the answer is maybe, but probably not. And the reason why is because the type of payment that you're going to give is a key provision to the contract. Therefore, a court's going to look at that and say, I don't know that there was a mutual meeting of the minds. Actually what Sham did was he made a rejection and a counteroffer to me, and then I've got to decide whether I want to accept that counteroffer or reject it and make my own counteroffer. So you've got to have an offer and an acceptance. You also have to have consideration. Consideration just means that value is exchanged. I give you 100 Main Street, you give me $10. We have consideration at that point in time. We're starting to get to the point of a valid
The Greater Dayton Real Estate Investment Association has provided me options. It's provided me opportunities to see that there is more to the real estate industry than just buying and selling homes. But this opportunity has given me more options for helping people, and we're all working together to help our local communities.
GDREA helps Partners in Title Agency as it helps me serve other people in the industry as far as on their closing transactions and investing in the market.
Brian and Terry Quinlan. What we got from GDREA is a retirement and a good lifestyle in the meantime, and a lot of good friends. I've learned a lot. We've learned a lot.
A lot of knowledge, a lot of education, and having the speakers come in and be very informative of what's going on.
I'm Rhonda with the Dayton Tenant Union, and we're talking about partnering with GDREA, where we can get landlords and tenants to learn the rights and responsibilities from landlords and tenants, so we can all get together as a unit, as a whole.
Well, the benefits of GDREA would be to network with other real estate investors, as I'm a brand new investor and I am looking to learn from their knowledge. I want to network with others where they can guide me.
The biggest benefit I get from GDREA is talking with the other people. If I need something, a plumber or an electrician or a roofer, I know there's always people at the meetings that can help me. And talking with other people make me feel like I'm not alone in this. There's other people just like me doing it.
Hi, I'm Felicia Hall, and what I get from GDREA is all the knowledge from these people who give me great ideas and things to fix up. And yeah, we like and we like Marcia. Thank you.
So GDREA benefit me with teaching me how to rehab, how to do different stuff to become a successful real estate investor. So that's how I got all my education from GDREA. So
I've met a lot of nice people and I've learned a lot of good information. I think it keeps me abreast of what's going on in the real estate business.
The benefit I get from GDREA is I get a chance to network with other successful investors, and through that association I learn how to be a great investor, and all the deals that I have found so far have come from GDREA, and I'm doing very well with the investments I've chosen, plus I have a lot of great friendships.